Welcome aboard to all those who have now been elected to the Niles-Maine Library Board. You are the new board, and what I'm seeking from each member of this board is, first, to display outstanding dedication and perseverance on behalf of the library community. Next, would be to produce yearly budgets to match and not exceed actual library usage with spending caps, that being the amount budgeted, which is what's allowed to be spent. Also, to advocate for school field trips to our library. In addition, to advocate for the youth and teen departments to remain, but to operate on one floor level, which would result in more efficient operation of both departments and enhance the services of both those departments. And now, over these last 2 years, as a result of his efforts, we have the monthly library statistics, thank you, which would include and show the number of attendees and all program costs, which are posted online now. Books borrowed, books renewed, and all, to use this information as the basis and guide to produce each annual budget. To request the library produce videos focused specifically on how to use our library and the various resources available in our library, which teachers at our local schools could use to further educate their students in this regard. And at the same time, save hundreds of thousands of dollars of residents' money as, well, by example, not going along with a $7.2 million budget 2 years ago and making the library work at $6.1 million for that year. The savings to the taxpayers of $1.1 million 2 years ago, and the library is operating fine. Also, last year is another example of not going along with the $7.3 million budget, but the board compromising and going up from $6.1 to about $6.5 million budget for the year. This while keeping the library fully functioning and while actually spending having averaged now as a result of great work by the board, although it's budgeted for more. Your average spending now for the last 2 years has been about $5.9 million annually. It takes hard work, time, dedication, detailed thought, research, and great care balancing the needs of the library community while also being honest, caring fiduciaries of the money coming out of each home and business to pay for the bills of the library. And while this is continuously made very unpopular in the political arena. Can you do this? The answer is yes. You can do it. This is what, in fact, a certain board member did for the last 2 years. He accomplished this over the last 2 years, every element I just spoke about. And that was board member Joe McCullough. For myself and my family, who've lived here over 30 years here in Niles, I extend my heartfelt, warmest thanks to Joe McCullough, who talked the talk, walked the walk, and left us with a great example to follow. Thank you.